Hi, I'm Morgan, and I'm going to take you through a hopefully brief description of how I converted a 1999 Trek 7500 FX Hybrid into a cross bike. So here it is after finishing. Quick synopsis of what I did. On the rear, I basically have Cyclo-X King tires I bought off of a friend. This is the stock rear derailleur. It's a Shimano Derailleur. I bought rear road derailleurs and thought I might put them on there, but I didn't like the clearance of the derailleur hanger, so I just stuck with the stock rear derailleur. Rear cassette, I've got a dinner plate. I don't know how many teeth I have on that climbing gear, but anyway, whatever. Front crankset, basically, we've got a triple crank that's just stock. The hardest thing that I did here on this bike was the front derailleur. This is a 3-speed Shimano Claris, and notice that the front derailleur cable is actually coming down from the top, as bikes did in 1999, and yet all modern road derailleurs pull from the bottom. So one key thing, I had to buy a little pulley here. You can see this thing, see that down there? It's built by Problem Solvers. You see what the name of it is. It's called a, you can read that, cross clamp with cable pulley, 34.9 millimeters to fit the seat tube. You can see the serial number on there. That's a very key component. You just install it below the front derailleur. One problem with the front derailleur, notice how my second hole for the rear bottle clamp was here. Just happens to be covering where that derailleur wants to sit. So unfortunately, I have no rear bottle cage. The brakes is the other important thing. Basically, these are the stock side pull brakes, and with a standard road shifter, you don't get enough movement on the brakes. So I basically had to install this doodad here. It's made by Problem Solvers. It's called a travel agent. You can see that what it does is it essentially loops the brake cable around this inner pulley, goes around a larger pulley and back out to the brake. Basically increases the effective distance of pull that the levers can do. As far as the brifters go, here they are. These are Shimano Claris. Nothing fancy. I think they were $80 for the pair off of Amazon. 3-speed on the front, 8-speed on the rear. I need to mention one more thing about the front derailleur. Unfortunately, other people I've seen on the web who have done these conversions have complained that you can't get enough clearance. So basically, you can only shift from the you can't shift into the lowest front gear. That's about it as far as what I had to do in terms of engineering. I'd say a more modern hybrid, something from the last 5 to 10 years is probably a better choice. But this is my bike, and so far so good.